Show the world a new Talia, a mother, a wife, and a world champion.
Yeah, and you know, she feels that she's part of the reason that that belt changed hands, right? She feels like she showed some weaknesses in Valentina Shevchenko.
A chink in the armor.
Exactly, and she also showed that she did that through having that busted orbital and that broken face, and that's tough to deal with. I mean, anytime that you get touched when you have an orbital fracture like that, it's so painful, it's so irritating. She basically had one eye and performed the way she did. Amvin's fighting in general, former champion, and just looked like she belonged at the upper levels of the UFC division. And now with Taila Santos on the other side of the octagon, she goes out there, she has a stellar performance tonight. The next time she's fighting, it could be for that championship belt, Michael.
Well, if you speak to her, she feels like she's already the best female fighter on the planet, and she's the champion in waiting. Coming into this one against Taila Santos, she was incredibly confident. She says, listen.
And 2 inches in reach, lies with the underdog from Brazil. Back inside the octagon we go to Joe Martinez. Forced it. Fight. She's not calling for anything. She's letting her fighting do the talking. This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. Taila Santos is in the yellow. She is as physically imposing of a fighter as we have on the women's roster.
That was a nice parry. Good defensive skills there from Blanchfield. Parried that right hand perfectly. Blanchfield using a lot of feints. Just ate a heavy calf kick, though.
Yeah, Santos already landed 2 solid kicks to that lead leg.
See, that's the difference. I do believe Santos has heavier hands. Ooh. And she got through with a good one there. And again.
She's got sharp Thai boxing. Nice left hook, right hand there from Santos.
There's the shot.
So far.
Didn't get in deep enough, and there's a great knee. Forces Blanchfield to back off. There's a speed advantage for Santos so far.
Ooh, another 1-2 gets through to the chin.
Whoa, man.
Windmills.
Yeah, Santos is flying here. Wild shots, though. Blanchfield's not phased, though. Still right in her face.
And this is what she's got to do. She's still got to keep this movement up. She's got to force Santos to move around a lot, because you see how sharp she is. You see how powerful she is. And for Santos, stay relaxed. Keep working behind that jab. Not every shot's got to be a big
what a shot.
Solid inside kick.
That was fantastic. Took her clean off her feet. So far, Santos is in the driver's seat in a big way.
Oh, seemingly every strike having a visible effect.
But you have got to imagine Blanchfield had anticipated that she's going to have to work through a barrage of strikes in the beginning of this fight, right? Knowing that Santos is very polished kickboxer. She's going to have to wear on her a bit.
Santos,
that's nice work there.
That's really good.
As they work along the fence now.
And you know what? She did so well there, right? She didn't get the shot. She didn't get the takedown when she wanted it, but what did she do right afterwards? She came up, and that's when she landed the strikes, and now back in attempting. She's got to string them together like that, Michael, and she'll have much more success.
You never know. She's still in there. She might finish this. Let's see if Santos can keep it on the feet. She's doing the right thing. Got the whizzer on the right hand. That's a nice knee from Blanchfield.
But either way, right, making her work, wearing on her, making her pommel, use her shoulders.
Well, this is a very fast start, right? And as Blanchfield said, Santos did tire last time out. And when you look at the body type, the power that she has, she's quite heavily muscled as well. Generally, people with those body types do tend to fade.
Good elbows in there.
Yeah.
From Santos.
And it backed up Blanchfield as they return to space. 2 minutes to go. Another shot from Blanchfield. Unsuccessful.
Santos is reading those takedown attempts, though.
Oh, look at that knee.
Oh, that was a brutal knee.
Looking like Edson Barboza in there with some of these knees to the body.
Now they clinch right in the center.
Nice.
She's got trip. See what she can do with it as they scramble.
Great defense here from Santos.
I mean, this is high-level stuff. Not too many people like Taila Santos would have managed.
Crowd too, respecting this,
and they appreciate what they're seeing.
Ooh, man, just out of the way of that right hand.
And the good news is for Santos, if you're in the corner of Santos, this is only 3 rounds. Because last time she got tired, it was over the course of 5 rounds, and that's an important factor.
Yeah, those 2 rounds, that's a big, big difference. You can lay it all out there. You can go full gas knowing you've only got 15 minutes. 25. That 4th round is really when you start going, why the hell did I sign up to even do this?
That's why they call them championship rounds, because that's where champions are made or lost sometimes. Ooh. Santos is flying though. I mean, Blanchfield's still there, keeping her honest, having some success, landing some shots.
And Blanchfield willing to take one to get it in close.
Yeah, Blanchfield is not deterred. It's very impressive. I mean, she's a fighter through and through.
Trying to use that inside trip. Has to now switch her attack.
And when you speak to Blanchfield as well, she's so calm and poised, very cerebral, very intelligent approach to the game. And that's why she's been so successful.
Final 15 seconds of round number 1.
Great first round.
She withstood some heavy shots from hard hitter Jessica Andrade in her last time out. We'll see what round 2 brings, but a big first round for the former title challenger, Taila Santos. Back with round 2 after this. Dana White's Contender Series is back and heating up your summer with the best prospects from around the world, all competing for a UFC contract in front of Dana White and UFC Brass. Watch every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, only on ESPN+. Round 2 underway. Santos outstruck Blanchfield through the first 5 minutes.
There's just a little bit more venom in the strikes of Santos right now. She's throwing with bad intentions, great underhooks. And I like the way every time she defends a takedown, she throws a knee, really punishing the midsection.
Well, and what it does too is it deters her from going in for that reshot.
Of course it does. And so will those calf kicks.
Good job there from Santos.
Blanchfield's being the aggressor every time, which I really respect. I mean, look at the defensive wrestling. That's 2 or 3 occasions where Santos has ended up in the more advantageous position every time.
She was in very deep on that shot.
Yeah. But it's not over. She's got the hands together. Santos going to spread those legs wide apart. And that's impressive. She's still on the feet, because most people right now would be flat on their back. She had the hands together. She tried to pick her up. Well, she did pick her up. And just with the balance, determination, and sheer will, Santos stayed on the feet.
Yeah, nice work there defensively up against the fence, using that fence to really help her out, keeping a wide base.
But this is good, though, for Blanchfield.
Yeah, it's just still wearing on her, right? Trying to just keep the pace high. She's got to try to really work more dirty boxing, use some elbows in here, get that guard up as much as possible from Santos so you can go back down and try to lock your hands up again on that double leg.
Well, it's Blanchfield forcing the action here. Clearly thinking about a takedown. The problem is for Santos, she knows exactly what she's trying to do here. Yeah. And the element of surprise is always, it's good to have that on your side. Set it up with a combination, a jab, whatever. Right now, this is just a battle of underhooks. Ooh. Nice elbow.
Oh, again.
And they don't look like much. But a little one, the bone of the elbow connects on the eyebrows or whatever.
Split you open, or just cause swelling. And she's trying with this inside trip.
Santos is going to keep that underhook, that right arm. There it is, pummel it in. Yeah, get that one. Now she's in the driver's seat. Oh, look at this.
Wow,
big mistake. Straight away into guard, but that is exactly what Erin Blanchfield wanted.
And her corner is saying settle in. They don't want her to rush anything along the ground here.
Yeah, don't create a scramble. Calm down. First, work on position. Make sure you keep her on the mat where you've been working so damn hard to get her to. Now you've got 2 minutes in this round. If you can do some damage, it could be one apiece here. But she's got to do something with this takedown.
I'll be honest, I wanted to see this. I mean, because we know Erin Blanchfield is a very high-level grappler. Taila Santos, last time out against Shevchenko, had a tremendous amount of control time against the former champ, Valentina Shevchenko. So I was really excited to see the ground match, the ground fight. And look at this here. It's very very, very close. Well, she was trying to take the back. Now she's maybe thinking about an armbar. Santos is very creative. Blanchfield using a lot of downward pressure, but not too much activity.
Yeah.
She's up. Nice job.
Yeah, passes well.
Fence is kind of really stopping the momentum, but nice job. She gets around to the back.
Heading on choke if Santos is forced to her back. Rear naked choke if she gets the hooks in.
Nice pressure here. Way to stay above her opponent here, too. But Santos is working her way out.
That's impressive. That is impressive.
Crowd roars in approval for Santos as she returns to her feet.
Listen, we've seen time and time again, when Erin Blanchfield gets somebody in that situation, the fight's over. She's a fantastic finisher. Shows the level of Santos. But Blanchfield is still in, still determined to continue to out-wrestle her and force her game plan.
And she's still got to try to create damage, though, because even though she has gotten the takedown, didn't really do too much with it, she's the one in the driver's seat in this round so far. She is the one pressuring, but it's going to be interesting because when they were out at separation, Santos had landed some good strikes. Now this is important here. You can't let her get away with some big shots if you want to get the round.
And Blanchfield straight back in. The reality is she's the one in the driver's seat. She's dictating the style of fight that is taking place right now.
Round 3 next. The fight in round 2, largely with control time. And now throwing big strikes is Tyler Santos. Live odds look like this. Blanchfield started as a small favorite, -130 as they head to the final 5.
Well, you got to think it's one round apiece. Santos got off to a tremendous start in round 1, countered nicely by Blanchfield in 2 with this approach, pushing her against the fence, trying to get the takedown. But Santos made a mistake. That's nice from Santos.
Blanchfield was in on a takedown, had her hands locked. Santos keeps the feet.
Oh, something's bothering Santos. The eye was wincing.
Oh,
maybe
it is? Is that the same eye?
I don't know.
Might have been a poke. I mean,
yeah.
You would hope it's not something from the damage that she got in the Valentina fight.
I don't hope it's a poke, it looks like, right.
Yeah, probably an eye poke.
Yeah, it's the same eye, so you just hope that it's not something to do with the injury. Did she have surgery on that eye? A plate put in?
I'm not sure about that. They work back to
your research,
now.
Brendan.
I mean, you could say that you should do your research. Huh? You should know this as well. Listen, whatever she had done, we are buddies. A year later, whatever it was. Hold on a minute. I did do my research. She did not have surgery, and it's fully healed. You're out of your mind, Paul.
You understand that the producer speaks to all 3 of us sometimes.
Yeah. Listen, I've got knowledge.
I can tell you off the top of my head that fight was 431 days ago.
I don't know if you know this important fight, guys.
Coming up on 3 minutes to go. And the fight still hangs in the balance here.
It really does.
Relentless on these takedown attempts.
And she is starting to wear a little bit, but I think she just needs to get a little busier with the strikes to get into these takedowns. Oh, man, Santos' defense has really held up very well.
Well, what's so impressive is that Blanchfield is so relentless, as you say, because this style of fight, going for this many takedowns, is just exhausting. And I cannot stress that enough. I mean, it is just exhausting. And Santos is stopping every single one, right? But it's just a battle of wills. They're so closely matched. But to your point, if Blanchfield opened up with the strikes a little bit more, I think she'd have more success.
Here we go again. She keeps doing a great job of getting her hands locked. But what Santos is doing so well is that when your hands are locked on the lower part of the legs, underneath the butt, you have that leverage, right? To peel it, pick up your opponent, drive forward. But what Santos is doing so well is pulling those hands up past that to the lower back so that she can defend and then start to dig her underhooks.
Unofficially 0 for 12 is Erin Blanchfield on takedown attempts.
Oh, you got to watch that neck.
Yeah. Man, Blanchfield throwing some elbows there.
Yeah, but this is very close. So Santos needs to go forward now, because if she doesn't, we know what Blanchfield's going to do. Press forward, shoot takedown, pin her up against the fence.
Great jab there from Blanchfield. Listen, the cardio is insane.
It's wild. It's insane.
She's starting to land these combinations up top.
It's because she started to slowly wear on Santos throughout this fight, because early on, you saw the kickboxing advantage was clear for Santos.
Well, the physical strength is next level for Taila Santos, but as Erin Blanchfield told us the other day, the deeper the fight goes, I will still be there, and I believe she will fade. Santos doing a great job to keep her feet, but again, great. You don't score points for playing defense.
You don't score points for getting defense, no. But it's kind of, she's negating a lot of what she's doing, but Blanchfield is forcing the action, and that, to your point a second ago, tremendous. Breaks away, throws one quick shot, and then right back in. Blanchfield at this point here is just out hustling her.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly. Well, she's forcing the action.
And she's gotten better at adding in elbows and knees in these clinch situations when she can't get the takedown, so that the judges that are looking at this are going, okay, she is staying busy, she is doing some damage. It's not major damage. She landed strikes from the outside now.
Starting to connect with the jab.
Santos is exhausted at this point. Blanchfield still feels fresh. He's landing shots.
Final 15 seconds as these ladies are letting it all hang out in the center of the ring.
That's a great shot.
Perhaps the biggest strike of the fight comes from Blanchfield, the final 10. And there's the horn. There are high. Brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka, Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges see it 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Erin Cold-Blooded Blanchfield.
I'm here with the winner, Erin Blanchfield. Erin, what a spectacular fight. That was a hard-fought victory and an incredible pace. Clearly your game plan was the takedown. Were you surprised that her takedown defense was so good?
No, I'm not surprised. You know, I'm fighting top 5 in the world, so everyone's going to be hard to hit, hard to take down. But yeah, I'm happy to get the win.
Yeah, it was a great fight. In the first round, though, she was swinging kind of wild. Did any of those shots hurt you at all?
Yeah, no, she was definitely swinging wild. I think that's why I was so persistent on the takedown, because I didn't want to chance getting hit with anything crazy. You know, maybe I should have took my time a little bit more and baited her out. But nothing hurt too bad. I just knew I was getting outstruck.
Well, it was a great fight, and the pace was ridiculous. I mean, your cardio is something special. Now, that puts you at 6 wins in a row in the UFC. Let me guess, what do you want next?
Oh, I want a title shot next. I want the winner of Valentina versus Grasso.
Well, I think that you've earned it, but I don't make those decisions. Congratulations on a sensational victory. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Erin Blanchfield.
This is going, okay, she is staying busy, she is doing some damage. It's not major damage. She landed strikes from the outside now.
Starting to connect with the jab.
Santos is exhausted at this point. Blanchfield still feels fresh. He's landing shots.
Final 15 seconds as these ladies are letting it all hang out in the center of the ring.
That's a great shot.
Perhaps the biggest strike of the fight comes from Blanchfield, the final 10. And there's the horn. There are high stakes between these 2 top 5 flyweight contenders. Taila Santos and Erin Blanchfield go the distance. We'll get the decision coming up next. Next Saturday, heavyweights hit the octagon in Paris, France. Former interim champ and French standout Cyril Gane takes on the takedown aficionado Sergey Spivak. It is live next Saturday on ESPN+. Special early start time of 3 p.m. Eastern for the UFC's second ever trip to France. All right, let's find out who won this one for the official decision. Brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka, Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges see it 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Aaron Cold-Blooded Blanchfield.
I'm here with the winner, Aaron Blanchfield. Aaron, what a spectacular fight. That was a hard-fought victory and an incredible pace. Clearly your game plan was the takedown. Were you surprised that her takedown defense was so good?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm fighting top 5 in the world, so everyone's going to be hard to hit, hard to take down.